Hey guys, Tyson Hollywood Garcia here with Russ's Gold Coffee and Racing. Getting ready to rebuild my front forks, get my front suspension up in par. That way we can go out and spin some laps and get ready for Biltwell next year and just have some fun on this dirt bike. Just got done with the rear suspension and now it's time to move on to the front. So follow along, hope you guys enjoy. Come by for a coffee and let's hit that dirt. Alright, so there's a couple different ways I can start on this, but first thing first is I'm going to go ahead and remove my number plate. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove my pinch bolts from my triple tree. That way I can kind of extend my forks. And again, you can kind of just loosen these pinch bolts on your triple tree. You don't have to take them all the way off. It's kind of crazy, like all the stuff you find once you start removing some plastic and stuff on your dirt bike, especially if you've been running it hard. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and move over to these pinch bolts down here. Next to that front wheel axle, just like we did before when we changed out this dirt bike tire. And now you can kind of just slide this tire out, just like we did before. We changed the tire out the first time. And we're also going to need to take off this caliper here, which is going to be a couple Allen bolts. Nice and easy. And if this was done correctly, I should be able to slide these forks out by hand. And as you can see, there's a lot of oil all over these fork tubes. And that's never a good sign. That means that there's a leak in these seals, which, you know, it's common. This bike is 1989. And if you watched any of our last video on the race to Biltwell, the ride to Biltwell, I knew right off the bat once my bike was kind of cocked off to the side when we were heading out to California from New Mexico, that my fork seals were bad. Get out to Biltwell, actually go ahead and inspect them after we take the bikes off, and I could see that those seals were busted. There's not much I could do other than that at that point, unless Amazon is doing something with drones and they're flying in brake pads from overseas. I was kind of out of luck. So get the bike back, run the race, get the bike back, rebuild these front seals. I'll have fresh suspension front and rear. And hopefully this bike feels a lot better out there in the desert. All right, thanks for following along. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next video, put these guys back in, rebuild these, put these guys back in, and do a couple test runs. All right, thanks guys.